With dementia, we have a neurological condition where they start to lose their memory and their senses. Moulded food is introduced so that it reflects on what memory they have so that they can actually identify the food. Like a carrot is a carrot, or chicken is chicken, which also allows them to understand what they're eating. Then they can also remember the flavours of what they can remember whilst they're eating. So the program was introduced with the texture modified food in a moulded form. What we identified as an organisation is the food that was presented wasn't able to allow residents that had dysphagia or dementia to identify what they were consuming. Over that period of time, we trained our chefs to properly proportion into a moulded form in extending the nutritional value to everybody's diet.
So we started with some fresh produce, fresh veggies, cut up and prepare that as we would usually do for any other recipe. Spray our moulds, prepare it into the moulds, being pureed and minced just as we normally would. We use the Shape It product, which we mix into some cold water and we warm it up for a couple of minutes. Mixing it with your fresh veggies or your meat, pureeing or mince as you would need it, and then obviously putting it inside the moulds. After you put it in the moulds, you would put it in the freezer. Leave it overnight to freeze for 24 hours. So the next day after it's been frozen, rocade, you take it out of the freezer. You can use it straight away, or you can leave it in the moulds. Just as you use it during the day, take it out of the moulds and it's ready to be used straight away. Heat it up on the plates. Make sure you cover your plates properly with some cling wrap so that none of the air can get in there. Stick it in the combi oven and heat it up on steam around about 14 to 15 minutes. Check your temperature, make sure that it's gone up above 75 degrees and that's ready. We do veggies, we do things like beans and broccoli and peas. They have all the shapes so you can see exactly what it is. It's very easily recognizable, like the beans we've got over here. Fish fillets, we can even do sausages. Different shapes can be used for different things.
What we also see with texture modified diets is that we're able to provide a proper nutritional value into everybody's meal. This will allow us overall to reduce the amount of high energy and high protein drinks that we serve to our residents that also add into that protein. And we're seeing a lot more activity within our homes and stabilised diets across the organisation.